Oh, it's Sunday and we're about to head into our favorite spot, CVS. I'm getting ready to share how I was able to get over $30 worth of products, y'all, for like $1 and some change using only my phone. So we got great deals this week to get you stocked up on household essentials. So definitely stay tuned. Let me know in the comments where y'all are from, what the weather's like. I'm here in Georgia, y'all, and it was pretty hot today. But nonetheless, moving forward, you're never going to pay full price again. Y'all, we got this amazing promotion on our Shea Moisture products. When we spend $15, we're going to get a $5 extra buck. And I love how it includes the hair products, the body, personal care. And I'm at a CVS that has all of the fixings. So the cheapest way to do it would be to actually pick up these bar soaps. They might be cheaper at your store, but they're $8.49 here. And y'all, check to see if y'all got this 7 off of 2 digital. I went ahead and scanned it and it does attach. So that's going to probably get you the closest to that $15 mark. But remember, y'all, switch it to your preference, because if you're going to turn around and pay full price on body wash, you might as well, mix and match. But what I would do is pick up the bar soaps, and what's going to end up happening is both of those are going to end up totaling us, not $800. Both of those are going to end up totaling us $16.98. But remember that 7 off of 2 digital is going to come off. That's going to drop us down to paying $9.98. But if you have extra bucks, use that to pay. If not, you'll pay the $9.98, but then we'll get the $5 extra buck back, making it $4.98 for both of them, y'all. Or $2.49 each. And sometimes we'll actually get some bonus points on Fetch Rewards and even Ibotta. So make sure y'all are scanning your items. And if you're new to any of those apps, remember you'll get those bonus points, making this an even bigger deal. And listen up, y'all. If you need baby care, here's a nice way to grab it for free as an online pickup order this week at CVS. Our Pampers, even our Huggies, y'all, and several items are a part of our spend $30 deal and get a $10 extra buck. But with the Pampers, y'all, we have this 3 off of 2 digital. You might even have some baby care CRTs. So I would actually do this as an online pickup order through Rakuten, because remember, Rakuten's going to give us cash back, plus new users with my special link only will get a $30 bonus when you spend $30. So be sure to click the link down below in the description of this video so you can get signed up. But y'all, we would do this through Rakuten so we can get the extra bucks back for the spend $30 deal, plus the new user bonus and the cash back. So I'm going to pick up 2 of the diapers at 2 for $22. Clip that 3 off of 2 digital. Then we're going to pick up one of the Pamper wipes, which is also a part of the deal, and they are priced at $7.49, this big pack right here. And we also have a $1 digital coupon as well. So now that we have all 3 of our items, and make sure you clip your coupons, make sure whatever you decide to get though in your deal, that your total is at least at $30 after your coupons come off and extra bucks and before any tax or shipping is applied. So we are not quite at that $30 mark. So we're currently only at $29.49, and that's not even including the digitals we're going to use. So we need to make sure after our digitals come off, we're still at that $30 mark. So there's several ways you can do this deal, y'all. So always, again, switch it to your preference. But here's some great filler items that you might want to add in to help you get over that $30 mark. You could do the Airwick plugs, but these are priced at $4 this week, and we do have a $3 digital. So you might still have to add something else in, or maybe you want to also factor in these Febreze right here, priced at $5.99. We have a $3 digital, but what I'm going to factor in is actually these Lysol sprays right here, which are $9.99 this week, and we have a high value coupon, y'all, for $4. So with us adding in the 2 diapers and the wipes along with the Lysol, that should put us well over that $30 mark. So as you see, my online total is at $30.48 because I did end up having that $1 CRT. But worst case scenario, if you don't have that CRT, your total should be $31.48 before tax. So remember, we're going to get that $10 extra buck for spending $30. We're going to get the 3% plus new users will get the $30 bonus from Rakuten. Plus, considering that $10 extra buck, y'all, that's $40.94 we're getting back, making this not only free, but a $9.46 money maker. So a great deal to do online through Rakuten as an online pickup order to grab your items for free this week. But again, switch it to your preference, because if you maybe need laundry care, we have Tide and Gain included, several other laundry products like Downy and Bounce. So again, take the time to look at what's a part of the spend $30 deal and switch it to your preference. Even when it comes to the paper products, you can get the Charmin. These are $9.99. We have Dollar Digitals, or even the Scott tissues, which are actually a little higher this week at $10.99, and the paper towels are included as well. They're a little cheaper at $9.99. So again, y'all, you don't just have to get baby care, but I know a lot of times that's something you're going to be spending money on anyway. So always, again, switch it to your preference and scan, because you might have some CRTs that could make your out of pocket even cheaper. You'll be able to click right here where it says see eligible items, and that'll show you all that's in part of the spend $30 deal. So that way, if you're trying to figure out what else you can add, this is a great way to do it, because then you can just search from low to high or the brand and really come out really cheap. Another item that's a part of the spend $30 deal and is like something that I probably might do is going to be on our Beneful dog food, y'all. It's $8.69 at this store, but they're buy one get one, I think 50% off. But y'all, we got a buy one get one free coupon, and on Ibotta we got a $3.50 off of 2 digital. And if y'all been following me, y'all know when I came to CVS not too long ago, I had some expiring extra bucks and I just used it on dog food. So what a great way to get a deal on it. So y'all, you might have this $2 digital. It might double stack, even though it's not supposed to, but I might just test out this deal, y'all, because we also have some cashback offers on Ibotta for $3.50 back when we buy 2. Not to mention, like I always say, if you're new to Ibotta, make sure you use my sign-up code or link, which will be down below in the description of this video or in my profile, because you're going to get a $5 welcome bonus. But yes, y'all, we got this $3.50 when we buy 2, and it does work for CVS, so I might do a deal with this because it's a part of the spend $30 deal. And if we just, let's say, just did the dog food deal alone, if they're buy one, get the second one 50% off, that second one would be $4.34. So both of them would end up totaling me $13.03. But I'm thinking that buy one get one free coupon is just going to take off the $4.30. Was it $4.34? And then I'm thinking that $2 one might come off as well. And if it does, I'll pay $6.69. Then submit to Ibotta for the $3.50 back, y'all, making it $13.19 for both, or $1.59 each. So I might turn this into a spend $30 deal, because I'm not that far from that $30 mark, which will make this a really great deal, because right now we're already at $13.03, and so I need about what, $17 more? Not bad, because I could add in those filler items to help me get to that mark. Y'all, even our Dawn like Power Wash and Blast right here are $5.99, and we have $2 digitals. So let's see how I might do the deal. Here's the digital for the Dawn Power Wash, and then here's the digital for the Power Suds right here. You want to clip. Well, this is how I'm thinking I might do my deal. Now, I'm going to factor in one of the car clips. They just have to come, of course, and take that off. But imagine that's here in the cart. So all the dog food, I gave you that's $13.03, and then we have 3 items at $5.99. Now we do have the Coupon 24 app I always tell y'all about, so you could just pick up 2 of those if you want to come out a little bit cheaper. But I need the dish soap, so this is how it's going to work. We're at $31, so that's good because we'll get the $10 extra buck for spending $30. But our digitals, I'm thinking that coupon for the dog food is going to take off $4.35. And then that $2 one's going to come off as well. And then I'm thinking that the $2 digitals we have for both of the Dawn will come off. And then the $3 digital for the car clip right here. So with that being said, that'll then drop us down to $17.65. That's how much we would pay initially. But then remember, I'm going to submit my receipt to Ibotta for $3.50 back for the dog food. That's going to drop me down to $14.15. And then we'll get that $10 extra buck for spending $30, making all 5 items, y'all, $4.15 or 83 cents each. Absolutely amazing. And again, it could be cheaper just depending on how you do your deal. Now, if you do need oil care, we definitely have a great deal on like the Crest Oral-B products. Select ones are $2 for $8, and of course the mouthwash is included. And check to see if you have any CRTs. I have this 2 off of 7, and then everybody should at least have that $1 digital coupon, which is the manufacturer coupon. We can stack with that CRT. So if you end up picking up 2, let's say you do 2 mouthwashes or mix and match, make one of them at least a mouthwash, then that'll total us $8. But then remember, we'll get $2 off for spending 7 with that CRT, plus the $1 digital will come off. So we'll initially pay $5, but get back the $4 extra buck, making both of them $1, y'all, or 50 cents each. Another good filler item, y'all, or an item that you might want to add in your spend $30 deal. I noticed we got a high value coupon for like $5 off for, I think it's like the plant-based treatments for like the herbal essence. And I believe, is this one it? Well, we're going to scan our items. But I do also have some CRTs for herbal essence and hair care that might also attach. Also, nothing picked up for this one, but then when I scanned this one right here, I do have some coupons attaching. So right now, currently, I have these CRTs for $2 off and 2 off of 10, and then we got this $5 coupon as well. So with me stacking this would give me y'all $9 off, making that $1.79. So a great filler item. Spend $30, get $10 extra buck deal. And y'all, those of you who need Ensure, this might be the week to get stocked up, especially if you have these 2 digitals. This 7 off of 2 might be an older digital. You might have had to already clip it, but everybody should at least get this $5 one. But this week, y'all, our Ensure is on this promotion. When we buy any 3, we're gonna get a $12 extra buck. Now they're pretty pricey at my store, but you could get some of the ones as cheap as like $12.99. And if you have both of those digitals, here's how the deal would work. You would pick up 3. That'll initially total you $38.97. So if you have the $5 digital, that's how much you're going to initially pay. But if you do have the 7 off of 2 digital, then you'll initially pay $26.97. And then remember, we'll get back the $12 extra bucks. So always use extra bucks to pay if you have it. But if not, you'll pay the $14.97, and then we'll get back that $12 extra buck. I mean, it'll end up being $14.97 after the extra buck, making all 3 of them $4.99 when they're $13 each. And y'all, has anyone else kids been asking for this stuff? I'm glad to see it's on clearance, so be on the lookout for this. A lot of items in the facial care are on clearance, I'm noticing, especially some of like the more expensive high-end brands. So this might be your week to check out CVS, y'all, especially the facial care. Even over here, y'all, with the Olay. And I think for those melts, we actually have digitals. We get a lot of digitals for Olay all the time. And y'all been seeing a lot of people talk about the fragrances on clearance, so make sure you check your CVS, y'all. They could be even cheaper. Y'all ever go to a CVS you're not used to and just think, wow, how much different it is than y'all's? I like this one. They got like everything that my store don't normally carry. Y'all, I think I'm going to add in one of these cat foods that are part of the spend $30 deal to help me get to that $30 mark, because I'm at like $29 without it. Yeah, so this is how I plan on doing my deal. Again, switch it to your preference because you could come out cheaper just depending on how you do it. But everything in my cart should bring me to $30.30, and that's before my coupons are applied. But I'm thinking that that coupon for the dog food is going to take off $4.40 for the buy one get one free. And I'm thinking that that $2 one might come off too, y'all. And if it does, that's going to be a really great deal. And then we got the $2 digital for the Dawn. That's going to come off. And then we have our $3 digital for the Febreze and a $3 digital for the plug. So that's going to drop me down to $15.90. And y'all, I got $15 in extra bucks I'm going to use. So I'm going to initially pay like 90 cents for all these items and then get back the $10 extra buck. Or if not, you would pay the $15.90. And then you would get back the $10 extra buck plus the $3.50 for the dog food on Ibotta, making everything in my cart, y'all, everything $2.04 or 3, 4, 6, 40 cents each. So fingers crossed this work out. Let's head to the register. Let's test this out. Just realized on this account that I actually plan on using, I don't have the $2 digital. That was the account I used the $2 digital a while back. So I don't have as much extra bucks on my other account, so we're just gonna do this deal without the $2 digital. So I'm gonna have a higher out of pocket because that $2, I'm not able to test out that $2 digital. I normally don't do self checkout, but because I know I'm gonna have it out of pocket, I'm gonna go ahead and do self checkout. So I normally like to scan my items first and then type my number or scan my card. So we're gonna scan everything first. All right, y'all, everything is scanned. Can you believe you will be paying $45 before you even put it in my number? So now I'm gonna scan my CVS card. You can enter your number.
Enter phone number, then touch.
I don't think I remember seeing this before. It's actually showing me what coupons are going to come off, and everything is coming off as planned. So that buy one get one free coupon is going to take off $4.34, and I'm gonna use all my extra bucks. So we're gonna say redeem all coupons and rewards, and see what that drops me down to paying. All right, y'all. So I'm paying literally after tax about less than $5 for all of these items, y'all, including the dog food, not to mention the $3.50 I'm gonna get back from Ibotta. Y'all, so I went ahead and checked out, grabbing everything, using my extra bucks to lower my out of pocket, and as you see, everything worked out beautifully. All my digitals came off. I paid $3.05 before tax. Now remember, if that $2 digital comes off, you might come out cheaper. And then submitted my receipt to Ibotta, got the $3.50 back, y'all. So my cash cost was $4.68 if you can consider tax. And then I got the $3.50 back from Ibotta, making this whole transaction, y'all, $1.68. And then I have my $10 extra buck that I can use for next week. So a great way to save big this week at CVS. So if you made it to the end, comment down below, I love CVS. And if your deal's going as planned, make sure you grab my free coupon trip checklist. Use it as a guide so you can have successful trips and eliminate any checkout anxiety.